Hello, Gary.
Just put in bottles and bags. We'll make the,
Y'all gonna have to leave, I'm sorry. And you are closed, officially closed as of now.
Okay.
Most of the afternoon was spent trying to decide what actually were head shops and drug-related paraphernalia. Managers and owners from head shops around the area testified that the law is now so ambiguous that possibly as much as 80% of their inventory could now be considered illegal. One owner admitted he may be out of work within the week. Most of the afternoon was spent trying to decide what actually were head shops and drug-related paraphernalia. Most of the afternoon was spent trying to... Most of the afternoon was spent trying to decide what were head shops and drug-related paraphernalia. Owners and managers of head shops around...
In the midst of this backlash, Dr. Peter Bourne, Carter's chief drug policy advisor, was caught up in a scandal involving alleged cocaine use. As the press had a field day, the president could no longer afford to appear soft on drugs. His proposal to decriminalize marijuana would die in Congress.
I'm sick and tired of hearing about all of the radicals and the perverts and the liberals and the leftists and the communists coming out of the closets. It's time for God's people to come out of the closets, out of the churches, and change America. We must do it.
Driven by a sense of righteous indignation, the religious right mobilized into a potent political force. After a brief period of tolerance, America was poised for a major swing the other way.
Leading medical researchers are coming to the conclusion that marijuana, pot, grass, whatever you want to call it, is probably the most dangerous drug in the United States, and we haven't begun to find out all of the ill effects, but they are permanent ill effects. The loss of memory, for example.
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Just say no.
Just say no.
In her crusade for a drug-free America, Mrs. Reagan led school children...
Are police officers in schools to spy on... The president today ordered mandatory drug testing for all federal employees. He then called for the nation's industries to screen their...
The Supreme Court has given school principals the right to strip search any student suspected of drug possession.
Citing a threat to national security, the president today signed legislation allowing law enforcement agencies to seize property from Under President George Bush's new zero-tolerance policy, marijuana smoking.
Using illegal drugs is against the law. And when you're caught, you will be punished. Some think there won't be room for them in jail. We'll make room. The rules have changed.
In a speech to the Coast Guard today, George Bush said that drug trafficking should be grounds for the death penalty.
I'm proposing $250 billion, $2.2 billion, $8 billion, the largest increase in history.
Since President Clinton took office, over 3 million people have been arrested for possession of marijuana. more than under any previous administration. The United States government continues to wage a war on grass that, time and time again, has proven itself misguided and completely ineffective.
That being so, the orderly thing to do under our form of government is to abolish a law which cannot be enforced, a law which the people of the country do not want enforced.
Soothe me with your caress, sweet marijuana, marijuana. Help me in my distress, sweet marijuana. You alone can bring my lover back to me, even though I know it's all a fantasy. And then put me to sleep, sweet marijuana, marijuana.
Potheads, anything to get a kick, anything to get a blast, anything to get a kick, anything to get a blast, anything to get a kick, anything to get a blast, anything to bomb his mind. They think they can go out and get high. They think they can get turned on with pot. They can get loaded. They can get stoned.
Fifty-7% of the student body was smoking pot. Smoking pot, pot, pot. It fascinates and then assassinates and then it kills. A drug epidemic that's sweeping our nation. We need to legalize pot, pot, pot.
Man, I didn't dig that.
Smoking pot, smoking pot, cold turkey withdrawal, smoking pot, anything to bomb his mind, smoking pot.